young chillin', a YouTube internet media villain. Can't be what you want her to be. She's a baby-faced heel on the first degree.
We start with SmackDown from July 10th. Returning General Manager Nick Aldis introduces the new WWE champ CM Punk. He cuts a promo and calls out the top names in the back, but only Cody Rhodes comes out. They politic, and SummerSlam is set up for their match. Their upcoming match. First match of the evening, Finn Balor beats Tama Tonga. Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu calls out Solo Sikoa, but Royce Keys comes out. They have a back and forth conversation on loyalty versus family. Jacob steps out. That leaves a match between Royce Keys and Jimmy Uso, which Royce loses thanks to Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Fatu.
Jimmy Fatu?
Jacob Fatu, my bad. I can't read your writing.
That's your writing.
So it is. Anyway, Solo and Jacob fighting ringside. Interference. Jacob goes ballistic. At the last second, though, and he chilled out on his bloodline fam, Solo Sikoa. Alexa Bliss loses to Jade Cargill and maybe got a broken arm. We'll know by the time this goes up, we'll know. The U.S. champion with his new furry belt, Trick Williams, has a match with Carmelo Hayes, but it ends in a DQ thanks to the returning Baron Corbin. Gunther comes out. He cuts a promo, threatens Nick Aldis, and that sets up a match
Of Nick Aldis against Gunther?
possibly, because Gunther attacked Nick Aldis with 3 sleeper holds.
And Nick Aldis was a wrestler at some point.
Oh yeah, he was an NWA champion actually for years.
I think most of the people who run it, I forget what the general managers were wrestlers.
Yeah.
Which makes it easier for them to be able to work with the wrestlers properly.
Anyway, Cody comes out and makes the save. And that was SmackDown. Raw for July 13th. Brock Lesnar opens the show with Paul Heyman. He cuts a promo on Obafemi. And Paul explains that they got cops who put a restraining order on Oba. Oba still comes out and he clears the ring. We have the queen of the ring, Io Sky. She beats Roxanne Perez. We have the tag champs division. They come out and introduces Maxine as the newest member. The Alpha Academy comes out to talk to her. And the Vision attacks. They beat up Otis and Tozawa. Royce Keys had a DQ match with Jimmy Uso. Jacob Fatu, he comes out, disrupts the match. Solo Sikoa comes out too. He sets them up, telling them that he's coming back to the family, which was a fake out. He attacks. They fight, and then LA Knight comes out to make the save. So we setting up some sort of match between Solo, Royce, and LA Knight versus the Bloodline. Bayley comes out. She calls out Lyra Valkyria. They have a back and forth. And then they fight. The Intercontinental #1 contender gauntlet match was won by Chad Gable. He defeated Dom Mysterio, Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, Dragon Lee, Rusev, and Ethan Page. And then at the end of the night, we had the contract signing between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And of course, they had a back and fart.
Back and fart.
Yeah, they had a black fart.
I have to cut all of that.
They had their back and forth talking shit, and then of course, they had a fight. I believe Seth won that one. And that was Raw.
Who was your wrestler of the week?
I don't have one this week.
I do. And it's going to be bad. But I...
Don't say Maxine.
No. Lyra Valkyria.
That's just as bad.
No, I support her. She's been trying to keep Bailey sane and trying to keep Bailey in check for like a whole year now. And the thing is, Bailey's been snapping back and forth between nice, crazy, I'm gonna kill you. And of course, Lyra's not gonna be dealing with this anymore.
Yeah, I got you. I can see that.
Like, it's like with your toxic boyfriend or toxic girlfriend, you have to keep going through this shit. And then you're like, okay, you know what? I'm done with it. You gonna stop screaming at me about ice cream now. My analogy is stupid, but it is what it is. Maxine Dupree. Wow.
She may be the new head of the Vision.
Yeah. She's the queen of the Vision. But I'm just like, what she did to Odie? Crazy. I also was not seeing it as him having feelings for her. I was seeing it as him wanting to look out for his little sister. But I guess if you want to go with that angle, is right there. But it also does make sense because Odie has had a relationship with a previous blonde who I don't think wrestles anymore. It was back during 2020, a bit before 2019.
I thought it was either Alexa Bliss or...
It wasn't Alexa Bliss. It was a different wrestler.
Or the one that's with Dominic Mysterio right now.
No. It was a whole different woman.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
She was a bit older than the current girls right now. But yeah, I feel really bad for Odie and Tozawa, but it is what it is. The Vision is about to be dominating, honestly. I hate Logan Paul, but I respect the rest of them a little bit. I want to know if Bronson Reed is coming back ever.
Yeah, I've seen some recent pictures. He's lost a lot of weight.
I haven't seen any pictures of him.
He looks way different now.
So I'm just like, is this man coming back? Is he going to be okay with Maxine?
What will be messed up is he come back and then somebody else drops out.
Yeah.
They are truly cursed.
That, the bloodline and them going against Solo. Solo is that terrible little kid who's just kicking and screaming that I'm not going to the family cookout, but he's going to end up falling. He's going to end up falling back in line. And it is what it is. But I can see if they're doing a match with Royce Keys, Solo, and LA Knight against the bloodline, I feel like Solo's two old members are going to sabotage him. Because he treated them terribly. Solo is a worse dictator than Roman is. And that says a lot.
He didn't treat them that bad.
He treated them like they weren't good.
They had the tag titles.
Yeah, but he didn't really treat them like they earned it. He treated it like it was his succession, his thing. He was the great one to let them be able to do that. Instead of like, oh, you guys are great enough to do it on your own. Roman made it so it was like, you're great enough to do it, but I also let you do it. It's a whole thing. It's hard to explain.
I got you.
If Alexa Bliss broke her arm, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. I like having Alexa Bliss. She's so fun. But if she broke her arm, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because that ends up meaning everyone from the Wyatt Six or like that whole, is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still really mad they got rid of the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
They fumbled them so hard. They could have did so much with them, but they never did it. And I'm just like, why? Why did we do this? I'm happy to see Chad Gable winning his thing.
Yeah.
I may not like Chad Gable as like a character because he's really annoying to me, but I like seeing that he is a good wrestler.
He is a very good wrestler.
He is someone you can tell loves the game, knows the game.
Well, he was
a real wrestler. He was in the Olympics.
Yep.
And to see that they kind of just fumbled him for a few years, not the best. But they're actually giving him a push now. I love that. Same thing I wish they would do for LA Knight, where they would actually give him a belt run for longer than a few months. And losing to someone that doesn't make sense. But that's just me.
I got something to say. Brock Lesnar. First day with the new lips. Brock Lesnar's new catchphrase. I like that.
I don't know what his new catchphrase is.
Talk shit, get hit.
Oh. I like how I didn't pick that up.
Yeah, he said it a couple weeks ago, and then this week he had it on his shirt. So I'm hoping they make that into a shirt.
Oh, because I don't read their shirts normally.
Yeah, he
They
had
move
it
too
on his
fast
shirt.
for me to read.
That's gonna be up there with "fuck around and find out."
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't like Brock Lesnar. I don't like Obafemi. But I want to see Obafemi kick Brock Lesnar's ass. You're probably rooting for Brock Lesnar. But
No, I'm rooting for Oba.
oh, okay. SummerSlam, I'm really excited. I think it's a little funny. It's going to be in Minnesota. Because what is out in Minnesota?
And they was due.
Huh?
They were due.
That is true, but I'm just like, I don't know what's there.
Prince.
Is Prince from Minnesota?
Yes.
Oh.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Kit Wilson and,
The Miz.
yeah, are they still fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay, because I fell asleep on Friday, and I'm like, I don't know what their thing is still.
Yeah, they was sitting there waiting.
It'd be great if Truth was having a full conversation with them, and Danhausen comes in going, what are y'all talking about? And then they all just start having a really bad conversation, and Priest comes in going, stop being stupid or some shit. That would be great. But I think Priest is going to be moving to AAA soon. He's been seen there a few times in the past few weeks.
I think he has a backstage job there or something. He probably helps train the wrestlers probably.
That is true.
To
I know.
get ready for moving up to the big leagues.
Yeah.
Well, not the big leagues, but American style wrestling.
Yeah.
Helping them do the transition.
Yeah, because when you look at it, Lucha Libre is like a big jump from American wrestling.
Yeah.
They do a lot more tricks and stuff, while we have tricks, but we don't do as much they do.
It's more faster paced.
Yeah.
With a lot more agility based moves. And it comes natural to them because that's how they've been training.
And a lot of American wrestlers aren't trained to do that. They're trained in the old-fashioned ways.
Exactly.
And then throwing
They're
a little bit of
second
spice
and
in.
third generation wrestling moves and stuff.
Yeah. One more thing. The Street Profits. I feel so bad for my boy, the Street Profits. My boys, the Street Profits. I want them to get their belt back. They only had them for I think 2 weeks. Why? They never get their shot for real.
Well, they had their belt longer than Sami Zayn.
That is true.
And nobody's had a shorter reign than Drew McIntyre. He
Where
lost his
is Drew
belt
McIntyre?
in the same night.
Where the hell has Drew McIntyre been?
He's off somewhere waiting to be called back.
Bro,
I think he was shooting a movie or something like that, I believe.
Okay, but if they just start having him in the background of shit where he's just standing there menacingly, I think that will work for him.
Yeah, I think he was shooting a movie.
Last topic. Gunther against the general manager. I want that to happen. I want it to happen so bad. I hate Gunther, but it's going to be really stupid. Gunther is, weirdly enough, a good comedic wrestler.
He's not going to lose because it continues his character of legend killer. He kills Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis gladly goes back to just being a general manager.
Yeah, who was the one called the Giant Killer? Which wrestler was that?
I forget who that was.
Oh, Randy Orton.
No, they was the legend killer.
Oh, so they gave the Legend Killer over to...
And continuing the character, yeah.
Where is Randy Orton?
Somewhere chilling.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is kind of fucked up. every time he comes back, he busts his knee or something. But he is in his 40s now, so, like, yeah. A lot of these wrestlers... a bunch of people are going to be retiring soon. Because a lot of them are getting up towards their 50s, and once you get past a certain age and you're still wrestling, you're kind of screwed when you get to your, like, 70s. Cough, cough, Rey Mysterio.